All right, so here we are with two members from Texas Armazare. How do you say that? Armazari. That Italian. Okay, so
Yeah.
We had to put the extra.
so why don't you tell us about what it is that y'all study here?
That's a good question. We study mainly medieval Renaissance martial arts. Anything really from the period around 1300 all the way up to and beyond 1650. So it could even include some things like single stick, which take place in the 19th century, or saber, or things like that. So it's really quite a breadth. There's quite a span there.
Yeah, I know there's a guy or two in your spring chapter who actually studies single stick a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, Matt Newhouse. He's probably our lead on single stick. But the foundation weapon that we train with is the longsword, because there is the most material present on that from surviving sources. So that's the weapon that we've decided to really focus on as the core competency, and then everything sort of derives out of that.
All right, so which manual would you say is your main manual?
Our focus for longsword is Sigmund Ringink.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was from early 1400s?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe late 1300s, not really quite sure.
Roughly
There's some
around there.
debate.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, we just had a nice workout. Actually, before that, what would you say it is that makes you all different from the other groups around?
There's a couple of
Or
things.
what makes you Texas Armazare?
All right, Texas Arms. All right, Art of Arms.
Right.
So really, like I explained before, we train in a whole bunch of different weapons groups, focusing on the longsword as the primary weapon. However, what was the question again?
Well, I mean, what?
I hope we're going to edit this to our advantage.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm bad at editing, apparently. But what is it about your approach that
our approach.
that makes
Okay.
y'all?
So we came out of.
You tell I'm from Texas.
We came out of a larger group, which is known nationwide, which shall remain nameless for now. And they took more of an approach of like picking and cherry picking from all different sources to sort of cobble together something of a curriculum.
Right.
We decided to shed that and to start anew. So what we decided to do was to focus on one or two early sources, mainly around longsword, and to focus our efforts and energies and research around that. And it's totally transformed our way in terms of our approach, everything, how we do things, everything. All the mechanics are different. So it's really been sort of a renaissance, if you will, for ourselves, our own group, to go through that process. And now we're just getting to the point now where we're getting ready to start showing people out there in the larger HEMA world what it is that we do and how we do it. Whether they're going to like it or not is okay, but it's sort of that exchange of ideas. So we're getting ready to exchange our ideas in the larger community that's out there.
Right. Okay, so we just had a pretty good long workout here. Went over some Dirk Wechsel and a few other things. Do you want to show us just a little bit real quick of what we did today?
Sure. Let me get the.
I mean, no pressure if you don't want to.
Let me get the.
Oh, and we're also at the Alliance Fencing Academy.
Okay, so we worked on a particular technique for a portion of today's class.
Right.
Out of Ringek, the Dirk Wechsel, and it's a technique where you come off the bind and you circle underneath the opponent's weapon and thrust at him. So there are a number of factors that are needed for this to kind of take place, but it's one of those things where if you get the right sense of fooling and in the instant, you can really pull it off. So here's how it looks.
All right. Oh, that looked good. So, I said again.
So I'm not going to go into all the mechanics of that because we're saving that for ourselves, Will.
Oh no, everybody's going to see this.
Well,
You'll
no,
be
what
famous.
we're going to do is we're going to break down our whole study approach and make it available to others.
All right, definitely. And I said, thanks for talking with me. Thanks for letting me train here for the last month.
We're glad to have you.
Hey,
Yeah.
come back down
Yeah.
anytime you want, or any other member of your group.
Oh yeah,
Welcome to join us.
definitely. Again, this is Texas Armazare, and yeah, thank you.
That's on video.